Hello there, or hey y'all. My name is Maria, or as we say in Sweden, Maria, the rolling R like in Spanish. I'm here with my husband Markus. It's probably showing in the mirror. We're going to show you a few Swedish words, a tiny bit about how we celebrate Christmas in Sweden. And welcome to our apartment. I know probably your Mrs. Lauren already told you that we know each other from high school. I was a foreign exchange student in Batesburg, Leesville High School when I was 17. It's been a few years. Let's see, Christmas, what do we have? We're at tredje advent, third, so a very important tradition for us, as well as the Lucia-tåg. Oi! Flip the camera. Sorry about this. We're trying to make this fun for y'all. Actually that's an angel, but Lucia and her tärnor, I guess maids. It's a story about, correct me if I'm wrong, an Italian saint named Sancta Lucia. So we got all these little...
Saint Lucy.
Oh, Saint Lucy, thank you. So yeah, all these characters walking around. It's a singing kind of train, what you want to say. So Lucia walks first, and then all the other ones are singing Christmas carols and Saint Lucia songs.
Very common in Swedish schools. So you do a big choir, and everyone is dressed as Santa Claus and a little gingerbread man, and you name it. And then we have the Swedish traditional lussebulle, which is made from saffron, or with saffron. And very, very good.
Yeah, and actually in Sweden we use it mostly, or we call it fika. Swedish fika is a probably YouTube phenomenon at this point. Where was I going with that? The Lucia-tåg. We could sing you a few Lucia songs, but let's try to keep this kind of short. We'll see. Maybe a surprise at the end. So we're chilling here with the tomtemor. I guess Santa Claus's wife, the missus. She's just dangling around here in a more traditional Swedish Santa that we believe in. And of course, Santa lives at the North Pole. With our little Advent calendar. Can't really see the whole thing now, but we're very big on Advent calendars, counting down for Christmas. And your typical decorations, I suppose. So what else? I will go fetch you a little tiny Dala horse. Can't get more Swedish than that. Markus, take it away. Give it some kuriosa. Or just wait, I'll be back.
Yeah. Fun thing about Santa Claus in Sweden. It used to be the julbock, who was not a nice guy, more like Krampus from Germany, if you know the folklore. Well,
yeah, I found the Dala häst. So häst is for horse, and Dalarna is a region a bit further up north, kind of in the middle. Our country, sort of. Look it up on a map if you're super curious about Dalarna. And Sweden is for Europe, it's a large country. The size of Sweden is roughly the same as California. It's a big country in Scandinavia. And we do have lots of forest. We don't have polar bears or penguins. Would be really fun if we did. But sadly for us, we're northerners, but we don't see Santa Claus walking to the post office. He's doing his thing. And, Santa Claus in Sweden, sometimes he does, pop down from the chimney. We do have chimneys, but he's, it depends on where you live, really. So for me, I've always seen Santa Claus coming from the forest or down the street with his little lantern. He's very old, of course. But yeah, he takes a little different route here in Sweden. We'll show you some more words and a quick little view from our balcony after that. Let's see. There is a book here and it says Julens stora äventyr. Because jul is Christmas. So the big Christmas adventure. Yeah, that's how you say it. We have a lovely Christmas card here. And I'll show you, here we have it again. God jul. So god is pronounced like God, but it means basically good or merry Christmas. So here you have it again in writing. God jul, merry Christmas, and gott nytt år. So happy or good new year. Fun fact, because many European languages are similar. And for instance, in the Netherlands, you would pronounce it in a similar way. But nytt år, or New Year's, is actually New Year, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So yeah, let's take one more look at Sweden and not Switzerland. It's very similar sounding names. I'm sure you know much of this already. But the main difference between Sweden and Switzerland, besides colors of flags and many, many other things, Switzerland is a lot smaller in size, and it's further down in Europe, on the European continent, so not up here with us Scandinavians. Yeah, I think, so here you see Santa Claus in more, I actually received this as a gift in South Carolina from the Davis sisters. So Santa Claus from South Carolina. And yeah, that's our little Christmas display at the moment. Got a nice little angel, and that's representing the two of us. I think that was about it. Let's go take a look at the church. We're not gonna keep you here all day long.
The Dome of Uppsala, very old, started to build in the 11... Fan, de vände upp och ner på årtal. Förlåt.
All right, so what we see here on the balcony, actually Markus knows more about the history of this church than I do. It's a big cathedral, because Sweden has a Protestant tradition. Our flag, as you know by now probably, is the blue one with the yellow cross. And actually right down this street, those buildings, that is a Catholic church. So we do have some lovely nuns living here, and we see them walking down the street sometimes. And also over there, just across the river of Uppsala, there's a Baptist church. Way further out, there's a mosque, there are synagogues. So Sweden is, I'll turn you around for a second. There we are. So Sweden is a traditionally Christian Protestant country. We're very secular in Sweden, so freedom of religion, huge. I would say that we're kind of a melting pot of many different cultures for such a small country, relatively small. But yeah, that's our tradition, is the Protestant church, and that's why also we celebrate Christmas in the way that we do. All right. Markus, was there anything you wanted to add about the cathedral? You do have more knowledge about history than I do.
It's the biggest one in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Or the tallest one in Scandinavia.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Very big church.
And old.
All right, y'all. Super fun chatting with you a little bit and showing you a bit of Swedish traditions. So happy holidays to all. And god jul och gott nytt år. All right. Cheerio. Hej då. Oh yeah, that was also Swedish. Hej då.
Hej då.
Hej då.
And if you do the wave like this, it's like the Queen of Sweden. She always does this kind of wave. It's something about the hand gesture. Because if you go like this all the time...
De är 7 år gamla.
Jaha, jag trodde det var så high school.
No, they're kids.
Okay. Förlåt.
Ja. All right, well, that was it. We're not going to keep you any longer. So, as we say in Sweden now, från oss båda till er alla. En riktigt god jul och gott nytt år. All right, bye. Take care. Hej då. All right, so I'll add the Lucia song Surprise. I advise you to actually look this up on YouTube or wherever. I can add the spelling, but Sancta Lucia, Saint Lucy. You'll see lots of photos and the crown that the Sancta Lucia character wears. It's a crown with the candles, and you'll see all this. I'll see if I can find a picture or just search for it. But this is the most common song for the entrance of the Lucia when you go like this. And you can sing, for instance, natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva, kring jord som sol förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiger med tända ljus Sancta Lucia, Sancta Lucia. Se på vår tröskel står, vitklädd med ljus i hår. Sancta Lucia, Sancta Lucia. And many more songs. All right, this is goodbye, for real, I promise. All right, take care, y'all. Merry Christmas. Bye.